So growing up in Rupert, it's a small agricultural city. Typically, me growing up, I did work in the farmland. And what really taught me at a young age was basically responsibility and leadership. My parents, they were born and raised in Mexico. Main motivation for them to come to the United States was to give my brother and myself a better future. My parents are like the biggest inspiration of my life. They're my why every single day, why I get up every morning. The way I kind of see that is if I don't put this opportunity that they give to me, then it's a waste of time. My dad started working at a young age, because he was the oldest one of his family members. So he had to provide for the rest of his little siblings with my grandpa and my grandma as well. And same goes to my mother as well. She was not the oldest one, but my grandpa told her, you don't need to go to school anymore. And this was only when she was in 4th grade. So it really is a big difference, and I think that's what really makes my parents tell my brother and myself, as growing up, is like, try every day at school because you have the opportunity we didn't. When I started looking into the program here at Idaho State about their healthcare administration, it was a lot cheaper. That was for one. That's a really big thing. And I was offered a lot better scholarships at Idaho State because I was an in-state student. I was a first-generation student, so the help and the resources was there for me. Pocatello is only an hour away from Rupert, which makes it really, really wonderful. You can always go home, visit your family and whatnot, so it really doesn't make you feel like you're homesick. So being a first-generation college student, I think it is very difficult, a little bit more difficult than someone that's not a first-generation student, because someone that has had somebody, like say a parent, go to college, it's a little bit different because they look up to them versus like us that are first-generation students. We really don't have that motive of looking up and be like, okay, I want to go to school, just because of that reason. I'm currently a clinic manager for a physical medicine and rehabilitation clinic. So my education was basically a foundation to what I know today. There are a lot of things that I do reflect back from coursework that I did learn from the business and both from healthcare, that if I didn't learn it in class, I probably wouldn't know what I'm doing right now.